But yeah, let's jump right into it. Where are you from?
I'm originally from Elizabeth City, North Carolina, but I grew up majority in Virginia, and then 4 months ago, just recently came to Atlanta.
Wait, so you're from Virginia? Oh, I thought you were from Atlanta.
No.
Okay, what part of Virginia?
Hampton.
Okay, Hampton. And what was it like growing up in Hampton?
Well, I grew up in Norfolk, so I grew up in Ocean View in Norfolk. And then as I got older and had children, I actually went to Hampton.
Okay. And what was it like in Norfolk?
It was okay. I know a lot of people there, so it's family.
And so how did you get introduced to the cannabis industry?
Well, my business partner, while in Mexico, actually introduced me to it. So we ended up going into business together, and we created actually Baked.
Okay. And what year did you create Baked?
It was December 6, 2021.
Okay. And so what inspired you to, or you all to create Baked?
Well, they legalized marijuana in Virginia. So they legalized it 100%. So what we decided was, hey, you know, if you legalize the marijuana, everybody gonna be the dope boy, you know. So do something different with it. Do something where you can make a lot of money with it, and you know, it can be residual income. So what we decided was to make a THC bakery.
And what all products do you guys serve?
So we have donuts, cookies, we have juice. We do have a THC salad, which which the dressing is fully loaded with THC. Okay, we have gummies. We do have burger meals. The fries are dipped in THC. We do have the hot dogs, and we also have the wings. And we also have a really good sauce that we marinated with, and that has THC in it as well.
Wow. And can you explain the process? Like, how do you make this?
Google is your friend.
Okay, so you literally Google the way to do all of this.
Yes, I Google everything. How to do it from start to finish. The only difference is that I put a little kick to it. I do something extra. I don't take away the THC content. I don't take away any of that. I just do an extra step, and I don't add anything to it. And that's like my little secret thing. So with me taking that extra step, because at the end of the day, marijuana is an herb. It's from the ground. You know what I'm saying? So what I did was I just did a little extra step. I'm not gonna say what the step is. And what it did was it made my the THC contents in my oil, it made it stronger. And then with it being stronger like that, what I did was I gravitated and I veered towards the seniors. Because THC has a lot of benefits. You know, it helps with inflammation, you know, diabetes, glaucoma. So it has a lot of, like, I know someone who has joint pain, and they constantly use the juice. So it within itself, it has a lot of great benefits for everybody.
And so at what point were you like, you know what, this is a good business? So you guys started it up, and then when did you see like your first taste of success where you're like, okay, I see what's going on here? Okay,
so we started it up, of course, and we're starting anything to eat, you have to be your own guinea pigs.
Yeah.
So we started it and tried it, and when I tell you, it smacked me. Like, I was sitting there, I'm trying to tell you, I was sitting there, and I was like, oh, this is not gonna do nothing. So I made the gummies, and I'm just eating the gummies, just going to town with the gummies. And then I'm sitting there, I was like, well, it's not gonna do nothing. He was like, well, just wait. And then probably like 5-10 minutes, and it was like, I was like, oh my goodness. Yeah. Like, this really does work, but you know, that's our product, so we're gonna say that about our product. So what we do was, when it comes to the marketing, what I did pretty much was made a whole bunch of edibles, and I was giving them out for free. So I was gaining clientele from that, you know, because I wanted to get everybody rolling. Hey, this is what it tastes like. So what we did was, that's why I came up with the name Baked. You know, because you know, bake is you getting baked. But all baked also is that we take our time and we make our edibles from scratch, and they are absolutely fresh. So what gets you every time is that not only are you eating a fresh product, but you're not going to taste the marijuana in it. And that's going to get you every time, because you're going to overindulge in it because it's a fresh product. Your cake's going to be fresh, your donut's going to be fresh. You know, everything you eat from baked It's going to be absolutely fresh. And that's the thing I tell people, like, hey, when you eat it, I'm telling you, do not overindulge. And everybody does every single time. And they get baked.
Are there, were there any challenges faced when you all started Baked?
Yeah. So there was a lot of challenges. It was more of how to mix the oil with the food so that you don't mess up the texture. How you're going to, like the ingredients, the measurements, like everything started off as a trial and error. But we learned from that and grew from it, you know, and then everything else we did, we perfected it. Because it was the trial and error part. We had to go through that.
Oh wow! And so, what was like the funniest or craziest like trial and error moment?
Okay, so we have these new, because I always try to come up with new items. So we have the fried cinnamon buns. Okay, and they're fried in THC oil. When they come out, I dip them again. And then I take the icing, and that has the THC in it as well. So it's really good. So I got someone else to try it, but just to make them. So the craziest thing is like they burned the whole thing. So.
Oh wow! Oh, they burned
That person doesn't cook, so
okay.
I do all the cooking.
So wait, were you traditionally trained in cooking?
Yeah, I'm from Elizabeth City, originally in North Carolina. And we moved from Elizabeth City, we moved to Virginia. So my family, they were cooking all their lives.
Oh.
They were cooking all their lives.
And that's where you got it from?
Well, yes, because my mom cooked a lot, but my sisters throw down. All my sisters did. All of them. And I'm more of the sweets. I'm the sweets.
Okay.
Even when I was little, I was like baking cakes and doing extra stuff. Like I'm the one with the sweets. Everybody else, but the sweets are mine.
What has your experience been like as a black woman in the cannabis industry?
It's it's a trial and error. I absolutely love it. I love the struggle. I love the happiness part. The happy parts. I mean, I love it because I get to know different people, and not to mention, but like I said, the benefits from it is just absolutely amazing. And I've met a lot of people who have ADHD, and then they depend on the cannabis food because it calms them down. It's a mood changer. So I have a lot of fun in the promotion part, and then actually getting to know people and like, hey, try this. Some people are a little skeptical, and that's when with me it's more of, hey, it's for free, just try it, and then tell me what you think. So as far as that, like I really do enjoy just being a entrepreneur and a black entrepreneur. Like I love it, and I love the challenges. I welcome everything.
Do you have any plans to expand Baked?
Yes, actually, we are in 7 states, and when I say 7 states, I have an ambassador program, okay? And with my ambassador program, I have people who want to make extra money. So what I do is hey, join my program. And in that program, I'm going to give you all of these products where you can make money from. So, and I make them fresh, and I, make sure that they have them. And what we do is we split the profit in half. Okay, so they're going to make money, and of course I'm going to make money too. So what I did was when I was in Virginia, of course, started a company there, and we also had a we also had a store that we ran our company out of. Okay, so what I used to do was a lot of girls who were in Virginia, the legalized states, we ship it to them and they make a profit off and they sell from it. And then what we do with the program is 6 to 12 months in the program, what we'll do is we'll help you form your LLC so that now you can run your own business, but you're getting my products. I fully fund all your products through my company. You name your company. I help you get your EIN. I help you do all your taxes. I help you do all of that. All you're doing is using my products and you renaming it, and we making money back and forth. I'm helping everybody.
So it's sort of like private label or private labeling or franchise?
Yeah, so what happened is because we're incorporated. So we have like the umbrella company. So you'll be the umbrella company under Baked and fully using all of our products.
Wow. Are you guys in any cannabis shops in California? Because I could definitely see y'all like right there by the J's, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, not yet. So we're working on that. And it's so crazy because I have a lot of people that ask me that. But yeah, you're gonna see us.
Okay.
Surely.
And so, how is it running a business with your business partner, Ron?
The business part, of course, there's always ups and downs when it comes to the business. But I can say that we do pretty good as business partners. But, there's always room for improvement.
Okay. Has your business affected any of your personal relationships?
Yes, it has. And I think that's just with all, business. Like, things happen. And, like I said, I welcome in all challenges, but yeah.
Okay. Now, did you go to school for business, or you just know this stuff naturally?
Okay, so Ron Mexico,
Okay.
he actually studied business while he was locked up in prison. So he studied business. With me, I was more of psychology, RN. I was more in the medical field. So how the both of us ended up working was, he has the connect with the marijuana. And then I know so much about the benefits of it. So what we did, we collided what we knew when we brought it together. And so we utilized both of the information on both ends.
How do you feel about the incarceration rate of Black Americans due to possession of weed?
Like I said again, it's ridiculous to me because at the end of the day, it's a plant. That's just like you charging me because I grew a tomato in my yard. You gonna arrest me for that? It's an herb, it's a plant. At the end of the day, I think a lot of stuff has, it's a controlling and has a lot to do with money. Like, come on, it's ridiculous.
Because now the tobacco companies are trying to mass produce cannabis.
Yeah, of course. It's a money situation. This thing's about money.
Yeah.
And it's about controlling the money. And it's about controlling the assets of it. Come on, man. You've been locking these Black brothers up for years. And now you want to legalize it, put a tax on it, and then put it for yourself? How's that right?
Out,
come on.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. So, me, myself, when it comes to the cannabis and stuff, I'm like, I take all risks. I'm here in Atlanta. I mean, what else I'm gonna say?
No, that's true.
What else I'm gonna say? I take all risks.
Yeah.
Nobody's gonna tell me what to do in my life. This is not gonna happen. If I know a way to make money, I'm gonna take that way and make money. And I'm not hurting nobody in the process. So give me that. If you ain't got to, I'm gonna take it. That's why I'm here, because I'm taking what I know is right and I'm doing what I want to do because I know my product helps a lot of people. So I'm going to push my product and nobody's going to tell me not to. And it's just what it is.
So you got a lot of entrepreneurial spirit.
I do.
A lot of confidence.
I do.
Have you been like that your whole life? It seems like you've just been a leader your entire life.
Yeah, it's so crazy because when I was 16, by the time I became 17, my first job at McDonald's, I was already a manager. So I was always taking control and managing the situation and supervising other people. And that's just because I know my role. I know who I am. I can't take the back seat because I always want to be in the front. You know what I'm saying? So I know my position. I know who I am. And I stand tall in that. I am an entrepreneur. Everybody can be one. I mean, it's not hard.
Would you ever consider selling the company, or is it one of those things where you want to own it to the end?
I'm going to own it to the end because at the end of the day, my grandkids can still receive that residual income that I started. So why not keep it going? I'm not going to sell you something that I believed in. That's like selling myself. I'm not doing it. If me and this person collectively came up with this idea and I know that I put 100% of it in there, I'm not giving it to nobody. It's mine.
And so what's been the most memorable moment as a cannabis entrepreneur for you?
I think the most memorable moment for me is that I knew a young lady back in Virginia. And when our grand opening of our store had opened up, she came in and she was like a dedicated client. And the reason why she was a dedicated client was because she depended on the cannabis food because she suffers from a lot of depression because her husband passed away. So the foods calm her down because she's a mom too. And like when I tell you constantly, every week, depending on it, every week, even now I have to make sure, I know I can't ship because I'm in Atlanta, but I have to make sure that she gets her products because she depends on it. So I'm proud of that because it helps her with her anxiety and her PTSD and everything she has going on. So I'm not going to stop that. I'm just going to keep going till you know, do what you got to do.
Are you familiar with Dr. CB?
Dr. CB, yeah.
You kind of give me those vibes, like, because it seems like you have like a health focus to it.
Yeah.
What made you interested in the health aspect of cannabis food?
Well, so I've been in the home care field for like 20 something years. I'm not gonna throw my age out there, but I've been there 27. No, yeah. My oldest is 25, so yeah, let's say 25.
You 25.
No, my oldest son is 25. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, my oldest is 25. So I've been in just the health of just trying to be healthy for a minute. You know what I'm saying? Like I tell anybody, I used to be 400 pounds. You know what I'm saying? Like I had to change a lot. So just with the aspect of the marijuana, the cannabis, it's a herb. So try to figure out what that herb does that's going to help you and everybody else who consume it. You know, and that's pretty much what it was. Like, yo, what's the benefits of it? Because if I know if it's a herb, it has to have a benefit. And it's not just, oh, the young kids, like a lot of elderly, like I'm neck to neck, like, oh no, it's gonna get me high. No, it's not gonna get you high. Stop listening to them about it's gonna get you high and actually listen to the benefits of it, because at the end of the day, today, tomorrow, next week, they can come up in here right now and take every last thing from us as far as cannabis and put a label on it, and you will go to the store and buy it because they put it on the shelf. Come on, man. That ain't right. So if I'm coming to you correct, and I'm telling you, like, listen, these are the benefits of this product. It's going to help you. It's going to do X, Y, and Z. If you look like me and your skin shining like mine, take my advice on what it is. Don't take the other person's advice who's going to tax you when he put it on the shelf. What's wrong with you? I don't understand. That's why I say I do what I want. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I'm too headstrong for nobody to tell me what to do. Like, that's not business. You feel what I'm saying? That's not building. That's not trying to figure out who you're supposed to be, what you're supposed to do, and what these health benefits are going to do for you. Come on, man, it's a herb. And if I'm giving it to you, and a lot of my seniors, I give it to them. Hey, go ahead, try this. I be seeing people in the store, and they got canes and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, you know what? When you come outside, I'm going to talk to you. Ma'am, sir, I made this. It's going to help you with the inflammation in your knee. You got arthritis, it's going to help you. Whatever you got, some pain, oh, it's going to help you. Oh, it's marijuana. No, listen, there's a lot of benefits in this. Don't just look at the marijuana aspect, because you listen to them nigga. They got your brainwashed. Stop doing that to yourself. You feel what I'm saying? Just listen, look at the benefits for it. Listen, if you would have put a lot of people out here walking around here that on drugs and stuff like that, if you give them an herb, like a cannabis herb, or any type of cannabis food that's going to help them, you know how many people that look like us would be off of that stuff? Come on, man. They give it to them, and the stuff that they give it to them, it mess up their brain, and they are dependent on it. Give them a natural product from the earth. Take it off of them, but they weren't going to do that because the pharmaceutical does a lot, so I ain't going to touch on that. But give them the herb. Give them the herb. Right. That's just what it is. Give them the herb. Makes more sense.
So are you thinking about expanding the menu?
Yeah.
Okay. What items would you expand to? Like, if you had your dream item that you want to expand to, what would you do?
Out of my products?
Yeah.
Well, listen, check this out. It's so crazy about my products, right? Because like every week I'm trying to come up with different products, and what I'm trying to work on is my own potato chips. Like, that's just what? Oh. Come on, buying myself. You know what I'm saying? Looking at the logistics of it, how to fry this chip so that the air pockets can stay in. You put it in the bag and it won't sog you. Like, I'm doing all of that. You know what I'm saying? With the marijuana. You know what I'm saying? So, and then with the business itself, like, say if I got 12 products in my catalog, each and every product is a business. You go in the store, if I have a lemonade juice, my lemonade juice can go in the store by itself, that's a business. Number one. If my brownies can sell by themselves, that's a business.
They can.
My donuts can sell by themselves, that's a business. Like cookies can sell by themselves, that's a business.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So if I can expand anything, I will expand them all because it's residual income and they are businesses. Anything you think of and put your mind to is a business. You feel what I'm saying? So it's more of, I would expand all of it because everything by itself, come on, look, you got Pepsi in there, Coca-Cola, by itself. You go into 7-Eleven right now or whatever store and you will see some brownies packaged by another company. That's a business, and that's that one business that's in that place. Why can't I have 12 of them in there in different packages, selling by individual? Every last one of them is a business.
And so, do you taught your kids the same philosophy about business?
My kids know everything.
I can see.
My kids know everything. I have 5.
Wow. And so, do they want to go into cannabis as well?
No.
Really? They want to do like regular?
Everybody has their own individual thing that they want to do.
Oh, okay. But you didn't force them to do. Oh, I see. Okay. So for someone watching this who aspires to do what you do, who wants to own a cannabis brand but doesn't know where to start, what advice would you give to them?
First, come up with the idea. People are like, oh, go and do a business plan. I ain't never did a business plan in my life. And I own 2 businesses in my life. So, I mean, you know, I don't do nothing. But it's coming up with the plan. You know, one thing I do is I came up, hey, you know, we came up with the name, formulated the EIN, you know, and we just went crazy with it. And if you want to do anything, you do your research on it first. Just don't jump out there because you want to do it. Everybody can sell t-shirts, but there's only one person going to be that designer. You know what I'm saying? So if you want to do something, just go full blast on what it is, research it first, and then you go, you know, say you forward and you do your steps. I tell anybody, the littlest step means the biggest. I don't care if you're like, you know what, this is the name of it. You know, that's a big step because you thought of the name. You going somewhere. You feel what I'm saying? But it's just that you got to stay on that. You got to stay doing it, and you got to stay consistent. You know, I do all the marketing for Bait. I do all the flyers. You know, I do everything. You feel me? Because I'm consistent, and I keep at it. I don't stop. And that's the biggest thing when you're trying to do something for yourself is you don't stop. Sometimes we get distracted to other people because they got their lives going on. They want to veer you in there. No, you keep at what you're doing and you don't stop. You are your biggest disappointment when you tell yourself no. Come on, man. You got to build yourself. You got to build who you are. You're going to listen to yourself first before you listen to anybody else. Be your own cheerleader. Keep going. Who's going to tell you to stop? Keep at it. It's easy. It's easy. All you got to do is read. Then apply, and then do it, and then keep at it, keep pushing. That's what it's just persistent. You gotta have persistency in yourself. That's what an entrepreneur is. Keep doing it. I don't care, you know. And then sometimes when you don't get sales at all, am I supposed to stop? No, I just gotta reach more people. I gotta strategize more. I gotta do more stuff. If I did, let me see what I did last week. All right, let me change this up and do this week. You got to build yourself up. If you want to be an entrepreneur, you have to build yourself up for doing it, man. It's easy. These water boys, they entrepreneurs. Come on, man. It's easy. There's a lot of ways to make money, but just come up with the idea and just stick to it. And don't think about what nobody else got to say. Who cares? Who cares what other people think? I don't care. As you can see, I'm in Atlanta.